We're going to write a song in real time. We're going to take this brief, and Lainey and I are just going to dig in right now and just treat it the way we would any write. Hey, it's Mike Myers from the Songwriting for Guitar podcast. Before we jump into this episode, if you're a songwriter, guitarist, and you're looking to advance your skills, gain confidence, and monetize your craft, be sure to check out songwritingforguitar.com for all our free resources. So let's jump into this week's episode. It's at this point we've written enough where I think we know the dynamic of how we both like to work. We've written a ton, produced a ton. I sent her, so to give some preface, I always say, send stuff, send ideas. I've sent her ideas, sent her the brief. She's been listening to it. So a lot of your writes, to save time, don't have the discussion on the front end. Never have the discussion of hey, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? On I don't know. It's not the most time efficient, especially if time is your number one concern. If you don't have enough of it. If you feel that you're being stretched, you've got other obligations, this is the best way to make use of your time. So, I don't know. Thoughts, Lainey, on what I said?
Hi, everybody. I am sick with tonsillitis, so if you hear me sniffle, I apologize in advance. We're just going to play it by ear. Record little snot sounds. It'll be great.
It'll be awesome. It'll be good. Did you get a Google Doc set up, or should I?
I do not have one put up.
I'll do it right now, but if you want to go through, can you play the idea that, the little idea that I sent?
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant on my actual phone?
No, you can. That was perfect, because that was the whole idea. That was what I sent her. So it was just and it was just those thirds, those little kind of That was it. I sent you that, and then another one that was kind of drop D. It was really low.
It's too low for me.
Yeah, it was too.
Even with my voice right now, it's too low for me.
Okay, so we'll just call this Lainey Wright. We can change the title. I'm gonna share this with you right now.
Me and Mike call this boneyard. We just write random stuff that'll eventually be used. But yeah, this is how we usually start writes.
Yeah, so you got a blank.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, I was thinking of something when you sent it to me, this verse melody came out.
Yeah.
And words came out. I don't know if we're going to use it or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had time is standing still. Bye, did it die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, did it die, 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 die. That was the verse melody that I had. I could sing it better.
I like that. I like the time is standing still.
Yeah, I wanted something really legato-y, kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So
maybe when it comes into it, so you got the time is standing still, and then maybe lean the pre.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, we should climb or something. I was thinking,
some sort of climb to and not finish it, so that when you get to
the release,
then the release when we hit that chorus, exactly.
Yeah.
So
let me go to the sheet. Time is standing still. I like still being maybe an ABA. Time is standing still by the ground. Maybe time is standing still. We fall to the ground. Maybe something along the lines of
standing still.
Like time standing still, but also like bad things could happen, man. Like this is like a frozen moment in time that
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know what's gonna. What do you think of the word wilt?
Wilt. How does it sing? I don't. Yeah, I think that's always my like prerequisite. Is like, is it a singable word?
Well, I was just thinking, like, I don't know, like, I have this song called "I Love You to Death,"
Yeah,
and it's all about like having rose-colored glasses on, and like you get to like the finish line, and like all of these roses were actually like dead,
yeah.
and I was just thinking like that, maybe something like, did you like the ground line?
I do like the ground.
So maybe like. Time is standing still. We fall to the ground while flowers wilt. Day, day, day until by day, 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 day. And then a little climb, you know? Repeat it twice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I'm standing still.
Oh, you wrote it. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the whole idea. Is like you write it as this is happening because
Yeah.
it makes it a little bit easier. Time is standing still with all of the
Flowers will. Maybe like you're nervous, nerves,
nerves
uh,
are
fears, fears,
fears are
fears.
holding still. I like the still.
Until
Yeah, yeah, something with a till rhyme. The
like
still.
fears take hold until something happens. Fears take fears,
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 fears
fears
take hold
take
until
hold.
I've been willing to.
Ooh, I like that jump.
Yeah, just like so. It's like because if we are gonna repeat it, like it just has like a little. It's just a little thing that just kind of does something different. So
Uh,
so if you got time is standing still for the ground, my flowers will fears take hold until.
ooh, until I like
Yeah,
that.
maybe that's where it is. Like we'll keep that
Yeah,
until.
fears take hold until the
Uh,
moment, until the moment.
Till maybe.
Fears take.
Oh, until.
And then I think the final line should also have the A rhyme. Oh, fears take hold until we rise from the, we rise from the. We already used ground. I'm all
Yeah,
about
we
being on
did.
the ground today. uh, what about if it's like a moment? Fears take hold until the moment, the moment we rise. The moment we rise and da da will. The moment we rise and da da
Come and stand
will.
until we fall to the ground. Flowers will fears take hold until
Until
moment.
the
Do we want
moment.
it? Maybe not rise yet. So it's like let's make the first one like really like just like a dodgy first like we're not rising yet. We don't know if we're gonna rise. So it's just
Or
like
should we take until out? Because like fears take hold until, you know?
fears take hold, fears take hold, and will. Yeah. So maybe yeah, because I don't want to go
Fears take
too.
over will? Like over our will?
Maybe I didn't, but I
Is
like
that
that
what you
idea.
said?
But I think the first verse needs to just be like how you were describing, like time is standing still. Like you see moments where it's like they're about to make an incision. The family, it's like all of that. Like we don't know. It's like we could see all of those hold.
Okay. So fears take hold.
Oh,
We could maybe still make until still work.
until let's keep it there, just because it's a good place. Like
Yeah.
it has a
That's what
good
I
feel.
I like bend our will. I like bending will. I feel like that's a cool kind of line, but I don't know how to make that work. Is it rhyme zone time?
Is it rhyme zone time? It might be like, um, so, but I think we're going with the same pacing or like the same phrase. So it'd still
Yeah.
be, fears tickled until, oh, keep on,
Yeah. Yeah. It's something that rises. Yeah.
keep on, dreaming. And then whatever
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So fears take hold until I like until there. It just sounds
Well,
like it's.
then let's not fight it. Let's go with until, but let's find what works. Can you just do like the first half, just like what we got so far?
I'm very bad at doing the strumming pattern while
You're
singing.
fine. There's no strumming pattern. It's just finger collision. You're fine.
Time is standing still. Hold on, where's the lyrics? Here it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what we wrote. Time is standing still. We fall to the ground, ground where flowers will. Fears take hold until the moment we dead and bend our will.
Yeah.
I feel like bend our will could work, but it's got to be
What
the
did you
moment of
say? You said
something.
some stuff in between. What was
I
the
just said the moment we duh.
the
The
moment we
moment
duh?
we
The
duh
moment
and bend
we
our will.
the moment we duh, we bend our. Let's
Dive?
just put it there for the.
Yeah, let's just let's lit it.
Keep on breathing.
Yeah,
Keep.
what were the chords that you were thinking over that?
So, because somebody did ask, what chords am I using? So, I'm doing kind of lower thirds. So we're in F sharp. I capoed on two, and I'm doing F sharp, but I'm doing it with that lower third. So in this case, with no capo, I'm on seven of my fourth, and then a nine of my fifth. But since we capo at two, you get like this low. You can use the open of your sixth string and gets a really low, cool, boomy sound. And essentially, then I'm going to D major, and then I'm going to D flat major because it just works. It has a cool sound right there. So I'm just using thirds. And my pattern, it's not really, Lainey's giving me more credit. It's
I
just my
can't do
thumb
it.
and my first finger that's doing the strum up. And the reason I like the thumb and the first finger with this and not using a pick is when you strum up, you're not going to get the same precise amount of strings each time. So your ear kind of gets different configurations, so it's not precise. So it feels different with not being too over the box. Probably the voice memo I sent Lainey at first. I stayed on this first one for a long
Sounds way
ass
better
time.
than me
I was
doing
like,
it.
yeah.
It was good.
And I was like, and then I started playing it straight, like just down, down, down. And I was like, oh, that's not it. But if what we liked about the Stronger was he was like gospel, a little bit like, he has that. And Lainey can do that. So I'm like, okay, well, it probably needs a little bit of a swing. And what I
Yeah.
mean gospel is just like, it has that, just like that slight, that sway that we all kind of go like when we listen to Stronger. And so I started with minimal amount of chords. I didn't want to do a lot. So I stay on that first one for a long time. And then when I do make a change, I probably wouldn't normally go to that, but since we're in a minor pentatonic, it allows me to, I have some leeway to use that. And then once I did that, that was it. And I sent her one other idea that was just a drop tuning, which was pretty much the same thing,
Hmm.
just like a lower tuning of it. And I just was like, does this work? Um, so that's my thought on how I got on the feel side of it. Because also too, when we listen to the beginning, it's very minimal. So there's not a lot of big chords. So I didn't want to use big chords. I wanted to use very minimal amount. And that's why I went with the lower thirds and like an open droning note. So that it just kind of gives that like it's a poor expression, but like that slight soulful kind of like you could hear stomps on a hardwood floor. You could hear keep on, because we get into this, our bodies move when we hear that song. So I wanted to try to replicate at least some of that feel in a way that's not copying it, but making what you said like it feels like it. That's what I want. I want somebody at least so that Lainey gets into the space, though she did what she did, which was she gave a melody. I was like, oh, that's it. That's what I need to hear. So that's why I do get particular about chords or the chords that we choose, because if we get the right pairings and the right styles, it gets the person and your co-writer in the right space to then produce the melody that makes you go like, oh, that's the thing that I wanted.
It's the other thing when you're a top liner, and like that was the first melody that came to my mind when I heard it. And Mike's got great melody skills too, so it's a great like partnership that goes on when you write together. Okay, so yeah, I just started writing like random stuff that like came to mind.
Before the ground fears take hold until the moment we turn.
I don't know, the moment we rise is still stuck in my head, but I know that you don't want us to rise yet.
Yeah, the moment we fight. What's another? So it needs to be some sort of action, like either we turn and bend our will, something. It's some sort of like something.
The moment we
Needs to happen.
turn, the moment
It
we
doesn't have to
turn.
be turned, but I mean some sort of action. But the question is it really, do we need to worry about like,
You don't need to worry about this
yeah,
right
we
now.
don't have to worry about that.
We
Let's
can
get to the
done
like,
it right now, and we can just
yeah,
go through it.
let's get to the pre, and then the chorus.
You had these cool like rising chords. What were
I'm
they?
just doing, yeah, so it's like, I'm thinking, so if we do the, until you've been, I will keep on breathing, keep on singing again. That's just, yeah, that's the, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Let me go back to our.
And just like, yeah, melodically. No, no.
Keep. I like keep.
Yeah.
Keep faith. Sounded like you said breathing. Just. Do you like that?
I don't know. It was my placeholder or some sort of line that is that sort of space, because I like the idea of taking that one word and then extend. I was like listening to what was it? It was Louis Capaldi, and it was like there was one in his bridge. Wish you the best. His pre does that because like the first verse is like da da da, really like choppy and like just a lot of info, but then that pre is so just like he just elongates it and takes that one word. So I think we could do that with this.
I'm breathing by day. Do you want to go back to this chord after that?
Yeah, I would say because like now that you're doing that, I feel like we could shorten that pre. And then get into our chorus. Like unless we feel
Yeah.
like we've got more that
No,
we need to
I
say.
like that. I like that. I think short and sweet.
Yeah. So it's not like overstaying its welcome.
And we could always do the famous second verse, half new pre vibe.
Yeah, you know what? Because we could do that. Like we do
That's
have
my
the
thing.
ability. We can. We could change this. It doesn't like because if we're going in the second verse like a little bit more like, oh, maybe something is gonna come from this tension. Like, and it might be good or bad, but it might work in our favor. Yeah, so I like that pre. We just need to figure out that line. So it's like keep on breathing.
Keep on.
Yeah, so go a little bit quicker with that. So
Oh.
keep on
Oh,
breathing.
up. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Keep on breathing by day. Right?
I say you can let that last one breathe. You can just hit it and just
Yeah. Okay. Keep on breathing. Da da da. I feel like they don't need to rhyme.
No, it doesn't have to.
Keep on breathing. Day. I want to die.
Ooh, what was that?
What?
I like that.
da, da. Yeah, so one of the things that I had in my so as a top liner, I have tons and tons of notes in my phone of title concepts or just concepts in general that I like to shape songs around. And one of the ones that I had in my phone was Do or Die. I think it sounds so cool and so badass. And I was thinking something like, it's do or die, dee, dee, dee. And then I'm looking for what chord. Is it a G? It's do or die, dee, die, dee, die. Die, dee, die, die. Die, dee, die, die. Dee, dee, die, dee, one more time. Ba, dee, die, die. Die, dee, die, die. It's do or die. Something like that. I got no lyrics.
I like that.
Okay,
Especially,
cool.
especially since you kind of like cut out of the third, and now we're kind of like,
Yeah. Ooh, I like that too.
yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Or die. Yeah. Cool. But I got nothing for that. Let's go
Yeah, no,
back to
but
the
I like that.
boneyard. Should we leave the second line of pre-chorus chilling for now and just jump straight to our chorus?
Yeah, I think we know what we want it to be. If we can
Yeah.
just get a structure of that chorus, and then we can come back and we can fill in those, like what we think are going to be the words.
I'm gonna forget that, so let me just take a voice memo really quick of
We'll
what
do
we
that. I'm going
had.
to do that too. So, go.
So, time is standing still, fall to the ground while flowers wilt. Fears take hold until the moment we rise and bend our will. Keep on breathing by day, by day. It's do or die, dee, die, dee, die, die, dee, die, die. I forget what you did here. Die, dee, dee, die. It's do or die, dee, dee, die, 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 dee, die, 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 dee, die, die. It's do or die.
Yep.
Something like that.
I like that.
So now we have
Shoot.
it just in case we forget any of that, because I will.
Well, let's just keep on digging into the chorus. So we had issue or die. That's all I remember.
Yeah, so it's yeah. I don't remember what line you had, but it was something like
You had you recorded it.
Oh yeah, but I in my recording I also say I don't know what you did here.
Well, we'll just hear it again. Issue or die.
Yep, no, I have that, but I had to do or die, 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 die. But that line, you did a different melody, and I don't remember what it was.
Dun, dun, dun. Honestly, I think we can beat it. Whatever I had, if it was catchy, we would have remembered it. So let's just beat the line.
It was good. I remember liking it.
Yeah, I'm sure it was good.
High,
but I think we can.
Yeah, so like it's do or die. It's do or die. Die, 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 die.
Oh, I like that way better.
I'm just going up. You go
That's
up.
way better. Well, I think that's the whole idea. It needs to go all the way up because I think it has to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like that way better though. Yeah.
Do or die, 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 die. It's do or die. Yeah, I got nothing but it's do or die.
Can you just sing again what you were doing, and we'll fill in the thing with words.
Okay. It's do or die, dee, da, dee, die, da, 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 dee, da, dee. It's do or die, dee, da, dee, die, da, 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 da.
Now, I think this is where we can take more stances in the chorus, kind of like how you were doing Rise. Like
Yeah,
me, the chorus,
right,
then
yeah.
how you're singing it too feels like we can take a stance of like we're even if it's it's do or die, so the it's heightened, and so we're gonna dig in, we're gonna do what we can to get the best outcome, and we're just gonna fight for kind of like it's the fighting for it moment, like we're choosing in that section to do something.
Still, still or die, let us try. Da, 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 da. The longer we fight.
Yeah, I think it needs to be something with fight. Like it's just like
Okay,
we're
fight.
fight. It's
When you
just
said that,
like
I was like, oh, we gotta put fight in there.
yeah.
Uh, still or die, da, da, da. Maybe like it's our last shot, it's our last try, it's the last time. I don't know. Something that's saying like this is dire. Like this is the one shot we have. Uh, still or die, try. The longer we fight, the closer we might make a
Go back to that first half. Just that what you were just kind of like spewing. I just want to write that down so we can just see it because I like that
Yeah,
phrase.
I have no idea what I said.
I know. Okay.
Sometimes words just come out.
I was hoping that you did.
I think I said the longer we fight,
The longer we fight.
the closer we might. I think that's what I said, but maybe not. Let's do or die, let's try. The longer we fight, the closer we might. Oh, what is that chord? Fight. There we go. That's your D flat. Not used to playing that. And then.
To die, it's worth the fight. Longer we try, closer we
Make a break. Make a break.
yes, something make it. It's just like if we dig into this, here's what might happen. So it's worth fighting for. So it's like we have to now
Ooh,
justify the fight.
I like that. What about uh okay. It's do or die, the last try. The longer we fight, the closer we might make a move, come out alive. Da, 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 da. Oh.
How about instead of live, come out on something like the other side, where we don't have to specify what the other side is. The other side could be,
Out
the better place, or the other side is the other side of a good thing. It can be left to
We could
interpretation.
change. We can make like a triplety thing happen. Come
Okay.
out the other side. Come out. Come. Come out. Come out the
Out
other
the
side.
other side. Out the
Make a move. Out the other side. We have to change the melody a little bit then. Make a move. Come out the other side. I want to do something about. There's so much in this reference track that's about praying and like really being on your last hope, your last like
yeah,
hurrah.
last leg kind of thing. Yeah.
Maybe like make our move, come out the other side. I pray, make a move, come out the other side, come out the other side. Uh, I pray that we have to decide, it's do or die. I like that. I think that's cool.
We might
I pray that we might.
come
We
out the
have
other
to
side.
decide.
We have to decide.
We have to decide it's do or die. Although I pray that we might make it out the other side. I do like that. Pray that we might make it out the other
I
side.
do like that. We have to decide because it is
But
because it's also like,
maybe we flip it.
what do you mean?
So I had make.
How about to make the changes to the boneyard? Go ahead, just
Okay.
have
I was like,
just
what
make
did I have?
have them change and make those changes and whatever is in your thought process. I'll just
Let's do or die. The bed that's dry. The longer we fight, the closer we might make our move. I don't like decide there. That's what I meant, like flip it.
okay.
Make our move, da da decide. But I don't like the way that's gonna sing. But I pray that we might come out the other side. It's do or die. Although I pray that we have to decide has more to do with it's do or die. That lyrically, like storyline makes
Yeah,
more
it
sense.
makes more sense.
Uh,
Make a move out the other side.
pray that we might come out. Should we make that like a bluesy like draw moment?
Out the other side.
Yeah, like up. Let's do or die, die. The longer we fight, the closer we might make our move. Come out the other side. Pray that we might. We have to decide. It's do or die. Do we like that kind of like
Yeah,
squealy
yeah, I
thing?
do like that little because that's a moment too. Like, and I
I
think
like it.
like yeah,
I think it's cool. Yeah. So
uh,
we were missing a line.
that's not bad. It's just a second last, so it's like silver time.
I was thinking something like about give her a last try, but is that too predictable?
How would you sing it?
It's do or die, give our last try. The longer
Well,
we
I got
fight.
right now, honestly, I don't mind it. We can again, this is only his like
Placeholder.
first
Yeah.
version. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
just
yeah.
like we can change it later on, but I like how you sing it, and I also like that the first half is painting a decision to dig in a little bit, and then
Yeah.
the consequences on the other, like on the second half. I like that it paints the consequences because I think it'll work for either version. Because verse one is more about like, okay, time staying still, and then verse two we dig into like a shorter like, we got to make the decision.
Cool.
Um, okay,
Gonna bang
yeah,
out verse two.
yeah. Go ahead. Can you put in what you sang for chorus?
Let's do or die.
Yeah,
Uh, give
give it.
our last try.
Cool.
The longer we fight, the closer we might make our move. Yeah, okay. And then verse two. Shit, what was the melody?
Um,
Oh, what were the chords? I'll get it if I get the chords.
yeah, you were doing
There we go. Yeah. Da,
time is standing still.
is still. Oh, yeah, we hold that. Time is standing still. We fall to the ground while flowers will. I think we keep that for verse two, that melody, and then the second melody we change to a
There has to be, yeah, it has to be. So,
halfy.
yeah, yeah.
Um, maybe like something uh, like feet don't fail me now, but maybe something like let's keep the momentum like going, like don't
Yeah.
fail me now, like let's make it through, it's do or die kind of thing. So storyline wise, like this should be like please don't have like any doubts, like let's just like let's pull through kind of a vibe.
Don't fail me now. And I'm trying to
Ooh, yeah, something like that, yeah.
still down. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
we can skip
yeah.
that pre because like that the
It's
second
gonna be
half
like
has
a
to be
half pre, half chorus, a
yeah,
half pre, half verse kind of a thing.
yeah.
Uh, okay, so feet don't fail me
Fail
now.
me now.
Feet don't fail me now.
Feet don't fail me now. So okay, so this is like the decision of like wanting to dig in more and make
Man,
the
I'm like so
changes that
on ground. I wanted to put ground in like every stanza
I
now.
know. Ground, ground. Well, what are other ways of saying ground? Like, what are other forms of ground, I guess?
Feet don't fail me now. I'm, I'm holding my breath. I'm dead down. Um,
Well, here's why I wouldn't want to say hold my breath because we
because we
say
have to
keep on
keep on
breathing.
breathing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just like keep on breathing, but hold your breath. And it's just like, oh, I can't chew
Oh,
gum. Yeah.
oh, feet don't fail me now. Strong where I stand down the now.
The stronger I strong stronger I
Stronger I burn now. Down. Keep wanting to say down.
now, the stronger
Dead.
stronger I try, the stronger I stand my ground.
No, no ground.
I stand. Yeah, that's right. You did. See how we're just kind of like ground, ground. I stand.
It's in our heads. Stronger I am.
Leave me outside. I don't know.
I want to stay away from that note because we got it's do or die.
Yeah.
Feet don't fail me now.
So if we don't want to do that, stronger, stronger, stronger inside will. Maybe it
Stronger my
talks about like the intense, like our like in our inner will. So maybe we're talking about like all the ground outside, but let's talk about just like our will, our inside, our perseverance, kind of thing.
perseverance. Inner.
Perseverance, like character, yeah, just like our inner
Uh,
ability, just like when you hear those stories of like not that we hear them every day, but like where like a car crushes the child and the mother lifts it up because of like this supernatural strength because like that like inner will and just like to like get shit done. Yeah. Stronger my faith, I won't go. Ooh, okay.
yes. I don't know. You just said that and it just popped out.
That was
Okay.
okay. I like that. So feet don't fail me now, stronger my faith, I won't go down. I like that.
Okay. And then
Let's go with that for now, and let's
okay.
go into that pre.
Feet won't fail me now. Strong in my faith, I won't go down.
Ooh. Down.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and it's yeah,
Down.
down. But what do we want to keep the same verse chords with the kind of pre-melody or?
Maybe not. Maybe so. If we're doing feet don't fail me now, stronger I faith won't go down. Maybe I can.
That's the same thing as the keep breathing
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh no. What chord? What key are we in? Are we?
We're in F sharp. But if you're treating this basically like you had E
We're in F
minor,
sharp
then
minor, right?
yeah.
So, but don't feel me now. Can we go to an A minor 7? On a capo 2?
A
No,
minor.
A minor 7.
Oh, okay.
So like feet don't fail me now. Strong in my faith, I won't go down. But I died it did that I bite it did.
My
But
only issue with that is that it feels 90s. It feels very like it feels super like it's too open.
okay,
So I maybe the note, but I can we find a different way to present it because I feel like that makes it too.
that's you because I don't know how to play the guitar.
Well, it's just like I like the idea, but yeah. So this is maybe where I like so that's what you. Because that's
Because to me, for some reason, going into this, it doesn't have to be a seven, but like I'm thinking like but I try and I try and I bite it, it's still or die. I'm thinking like I try and I try and I. For me, I don't know. It gives me like this emotional feeling of like desperation in that chord.
I get where you're going because I like it, and I don't want to kill that because I like where the melody's going. But yeah.
Those are all very sad, desperate chords. I like that.
That's what we're going for. So desperation. But like just do instead of like that A7, do like seventh second fret or second finger, seventh fret on your sixth, and then seventh fret on your third. But then mute everything in between.
So, that.
So it's like do that, but then have your second finger lie so that's muting kind of like everything in between those chords. Are you on the third string?
Yeah. Third string. These two.
Oh no, you're on the fourth string. Move it down.
Oh. Ha!
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one that feel. I think that fits with where you were going, but it moves it in more of a.
Can we go up? I did it. Try and I try and I don't. Try and I try and I don't. Try and I try, but I don't. What is that chord? Don't.
I think it still needs to go to. So if you're doing.
I was gonna go to that next, so I was gonna go and I try, but I don't let it down. It's still all that.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna.
That. Yeah, I like
I
that.
couldn't figure out what this G was. So
okay.
I try, and I try, but I don't let it down.
I like the. I also like the try and I try because we have a lot of it has either been flowing or cut, and the idea.
Yeah.
Of, duh, duh.
Cool.
So I like that.
Second, and I try, but I won't let you down. But we already have down.
We don't have to do down, but
it has to be an ow vowel. That's what's leaning towards. Yeah. Try and I try, but I won't. I try and I try. Ground, man. I try.
It's ground again. It's gonna be.
All the lines are ground. It's just ground for days. Rhyme zone. Vow.
Vow's so serious.
How? And I try, but I don't know how. I kind of like that though. I try, and I try, but I don't know how. I don't know how to do that finger pick. There we go. I try and I try, but I don't know how. It's still all die. I forget all the lyrics that I came up with. I have to look at the screen. So we have at least 2 minutes of the song done. We'll probably do like an ooh build, cinematic build, like an ooh strings cinematic, kind of lean into the last chorus, kind of like those things that were happening in the first thing, that kind of a build. So maybe our bridge won't really say anything because we've said a lot. But I'd obviously need Mike to go with that.
Right.
For me, I feel like we kind of said everything that needs to be said. Maybe we just repeat, like have like a refrain bridge, and then go into the last chorus. And that's done. The song's basically done. Cool. Yeah, I gotta head out. So now that Mike's here, he could take the
No,
rest.
I think that was awesome. And then we'll finish up. We'll do like an edit, and then we can then just build it out.
Yeah. We
Cool.
can do them afterwards. Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Lainey.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Hopefully everyone saw that we didn't worry about finalizing or critiquing lyrics so heavily when we still didn't have things developed. Like when we have our next session, cool, we'll use that to go through and like let's refine this. We can probably find a better way. But the goal is in that first hour, can we just get the foundation and the blueprint of what we have without worrying too much about all these very specific details? Like, oh, it needs to be this. Why? We didn't, if something stuck out to us that we didn't like, we would say it. But if she says something, I'm like, ooh, that's good. We just run with it to see where it evolves. Sometimes a lot of you are starting things and then you stop because you're questioning where you're like, oh, you shouldn't do this. And then when you do that, that prevents you from kind of moving on, just getting the foundation or the formation. Because then later on, you can always edit. You can always tweak. You can always change. I think at this point, if you haven't co-written with anybody, you need to co-write more. Every song from now on should be co-written. Every song should be co-written so that you get to that point where eventually you will write the songs that you want. You'll be in that zone where you can just let it rapid fire and watch it flow. And then people are like, whoa, how'd you do that? Because you've had this back end of work that you put into it. So, yeah, I'm glad this was super helpful for everyone. And then, yeah, we'll show you what the song is when it's done. After all the production or the rewrite and production and next stages. Hey, it's Mike from Songwriting for Guitar. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And hey, don't leave. We got other cool videos you should check out too. Like some of these right here. Oh, that one right there. That's really good. You should click that. Right there. Just click it.